Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and it has been a hot minute since I uploaded a video. I took the summer off because I've been having some health issues and things like that. So I took some time off and I really also wanted to figure out what I wanted to do with this channel. I currently make cleaning videos, but because I do still clean and stuff like that. Obviously I have to clean my house, but I just find it to be a lot of work, and with my health issues that I have going on now, I have to take several breaks to clean my home now, so I don't get it done as fast as I used to. So making cleaning videos is kind of a little bit more difficult for me to do now, just because it does take me quite a long time to get my house clean. So going forward, I love decorating. I love decorating for all the seasons. I love thrifting. I love going antiquing, which I don't get to do as often because we don't have a lot of we don't have any antique shops where I live now. We do have a bunch in Edmonton, which is about 5 hours for me, and then I think we have one or two in Dawson Creek, which is in BC, so I do have to cross the border into a different province. But it's only like an hour and 45 minutes-ish away, so I can go there too as well. But long story short, I am going to be starting to do more decor and like styling and design on here instead of cleaning videos, and that's something that I'm super passionate about anyway. So I'm so happy to be like changing gears and going to decorating because I love it, and I love like thrifting decor and stuff like that. So from going forward on this channel, it's going to be a lot of thrifting and styling my thrifted items and styling for like fall and Christmas and stuff like that. So I haven't decorated for fall yet. I am so far behind everyone else, but I'm hoping to get that done in the next couple of days so I can film that for you guys and get that up as well. And I know I am late to the game, so most of you have probably already decorated, but I'm going to film that video anyways because it just brings me joy and I enjoy it. So another thing that I wanted to mention too is I'll also put a timestamp down below, or like on the screen here, so that you guys know when I actually start doing my haul, because I am talking for quite a while now. But anyways, my health issues, because I know I'll probably get a few questions about that. I just found out that I have heart disease at the beginning of the summer, and it's something that is hereditary. My dad and my grandmother have it, and then you can also get it from having preeclampsia and gestational diabetes during pregnancy, and I had preeclampsia with my first pregnancy and gestational diabetes and high blood pressure with my second pregnancy. So I was kind of bound to get it. I just didn't think it was going to be this quickly after having Cooper, but Cooper is 15 months old now, and I was diagnosed with this, I think, at the beginning of the summer. So I've been going for testing and things like that, and then I have another test coming up. He said it could take 2 to 3 months to get in. It's going to be a CT scan of my heart, so I'm going to have to go in for that as well. But I am doing great. I'm on blood pressure meds and stuff like that. I've been on the blood pressure meds for a while, and I'm starting to feel a lot better, but I do get tired quite easily, so I do have to take time. Like I said, with cleaning and stuff, it takes me a lot longer to clean now because of that. So yeah, so that's kind of where we are with that. I'm fine, but just more testing. So, and lots of people live with it and are on medication to help them with it, so I should be good. My dad has lived with it for a very long time, and so has my grandmother, so yeah. Anyways, enough of me blabbering about everything else, because I've been talking for almost 5 minutes now of all that stuff. But I wanted to do an antique haul with you guys today. I've been collecting some stuff from Etsy, and then I did go to, we have like this antique store here in Grand Prairie, but they're not an actual like storefront. It's more of like they do it from their home or their garage, and then every now and then they'll have sales where you can go out to their home and shop what they have, or they do antique shows, so like or what are they called, markets, I guess. So they also do those, but they haven't been having very many of them because of COVID. I shouldn't even say that word, but with everything that's going on, they haven't been having any shows really. So now they just kind of been having it at their home, and every so often they will open their home and allow you to go shop. So, oh my gosh, that is a lot of talking. I am going to do my antique finds from, I think it's called R&D Antiques or something like that. They are the little shop that's here in Grand Prairie where I live, and what I got from them was, the first thing I got from them was this antique washboard. I've been wanting one for a very long time, so I am glad that I finally got one. Just every time I go to like a show or see them, they're always super expensive. So it was still $40, so it was still pretty expensive, but every time I went to shows and stuff, they were more than that. So and I know you can probably get them cheaper, but I've just been waiting so long for one that I finally just kind of bit the bullet and paid the money for it, and finally got one. So I'm happy about that. It says the Fraser manufacturer, Western Broom. It's from a company in BC, it looks like. But anyways, I've always wanted one. I'm hopefully going to redo my laundry room at some point. We will see. And I'll have this hanging up in my laundry room. I just love it. So I got that. And then another thing that I got from them is this, I don't know if it's a crock or what they call these, but I thought it was just such a pretty color, and I just loved it. I thought I could put it out on my table for fall with some foliage in it or something like that, and I thought it would be very pretty, or even on my hutch I thought it would look really nice. And I just really liked the colors of it and how rustic it looked, like down here, like it looks very worn, as antiques should really. But yeah, so I paid $25 for this. The thing I struggle with antiquing is that I have a hard time getting them, or I have a hard time bargaining with people. I just kind of paid the price tag, which I know isn't ideal because I know I could probably get things for a lot cheaper, but I'm still nervous about doing that. So I got to take someone who's good at doing that with me, and then maybe I'll get the courage to do it. But as of right now, I pretty much pay whatever they're asking. So, and then the next item I got was this crock. It is a 1 gallon crock. I'm gonna use this for my utensils next to my stove, I think. A half gallon would have been nice, but he said that the guy said that they were pretty hard to find, and when you do find them, they sell for quite a bit. So he ended up having a 1 gallon for me, and I got the 1 gallon. I think I paid $20 for this, and I'm going to put my utensils in it. And then the next item I got from that sale were a couple of vintage books. They had all their vintage books on for $3 a piece. So I just picked out a couple that I liked the color. So I just got this green one. I just really loved the muted green look, and then like look how old these pages look. And it smells like super old. I love the smell of old books. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to have these and add them to my growing collection of antique books. And this one is a book about Colorado, but it has like pictures and stuff in it, and I just thought it was a really neat book. So I grabbed that. And crazy story, not really crazy, but my husband and I love watching like true crime shows and stuff like that. So one of our favorites is Joe Kenda, and he actually works out of Colorado. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, we love that show, and it's based out of Colorado, like crime in Colorado. So yeah, so I got that one, and I liked the color of it too, and I liked the way that they look together. So yeah, I got those 2 books. And then another item I got from that place was this rug beater, and I've been wanting one for a little while. I've seen it on someone's Instagram, and I thought that it was the coolest thing. At first I didn't know what they were called, and it took me a while to figure it out, but yeah, I just think that they're really cute, and I'm gonna hang it next to my hutch. And yeah, I just really like it. Everyone that comes in or like looks at it, they're like, what is that? And so I always have to explain. But yeah, because I didn't even know what they were to begin with, but now I do, and I like them, and I think they're pretty and cool. So I have a rug beater now. Not that I would use it anyways, but I do have one now. And I think that's all I got from that guy. My husband did get an old tobacco tin. He thought it was cool, so he did get that, but I don't have that here to show you. But it's just one of those old round tobacco tins. He liked it, so we got it. And then the next few pieces I'm going to share with you are from Etsy. With Etsy, I find a lot of the things are overpriced, but because we're not really going anywhere still, even though we've opened up, I think we're starting to close down again because things got a little crazy here. And anyways, things are starting to close down here again. So my husband and I really don't go anywhere. But one of the first items, or two items that I got from Etsy are these oil lamps. I think that they're the cutest little things. This one is so tiny and so cute. But I got them to put style on my hutch or a bookshelf or something like that, and I thought that they were the cutest little things. And then I like the detail of this one. It has a little bit of a nice detail at the top there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really cute, and I just think that they're adorable. So I got a couple of those. And then anyway, so the next item that I got were these brass wall candle sconces. This one twisted a bit. And I'm gonna put them above my couch, and I'm gonna put a large frame. I'm gonna show you that here in a second. But I just think these are the most pretty brass candle holders. They have this little detail that comes down like a tassel, and I just thought that they were beautiful. And I think that they'll look nice on either side of a picture above my couch. So I grabbed those, and I don't remember the prices of these things because I've been collecting these things for a while now, and I don't exactly, I think the brass candlesticks were $25 for both, if I'm not mistaken. And then I think the oil lamps, they were kind of expensive. I think they were like around $30 each for those, and then I think one was free shipping and one I had to pay for. But again, with Etsy, you do tend to pay a little bit more when you're purchasing antiques from Etsy. And then another thing that I got was this little jar bottle. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. I like the color of it, and I could put a little stem in there for any of the holidays or seasons to make it look, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I could use this at any time is what I think I'm trying to say. I can just put a stem in there to go with whatever season we're in or holiday we're in, and I think it'll just look really nice up on my hutch. And then another thing that I got were some vintage photos, and these are of Paris, and I just thought that they were such a beautiful pictures. And I don't know, I just love getting like old, I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just love old photos. I think this is the top of the Eiffel Tower, or it's the top of a church. It could be the top of a church, but there's just some really nice pictures, and they're all from around Paris, and I just thought that they were beautiful pictures. And some of them have, sorry, we got cut off there, but some of them have people in them, and I just thought that they were beautiful pictures. So I got a set of like 20 photos that I can use with any of my decor, and I just thought they were beautiful pictures, so I got those. And then another thing I got were these brass frames. Now these are a lot tinier than I thought they were, but I like them nonetheless, and they're brass, and they're just beautiful, and I could use these on like a photo wall, or like or something like that, or even just like on a small wall, just as like 3 little frames. So I got those. The next items I got were I got lots of vintage books. I'm going to be building a bookshelf, and I wanted to get some more vintage books for my collection so that I can have lots of vintage books on my shelf. So it was 2 different sets. It was a set of like these neutral colors. I should unmix them because they're all mixed up now. But the first set was just like a set of black books that I picked out, and you can see like they all look vintagey. This is the only one that doesn't look vintage, but it is the story of Anne Frank, so I'm okay with that. And I'm actually probably going to read this one because I do want to read the story of Anne Frank. I've never actually read it, so I am going to read that. So I was okay with that. Like, I know it's not as vintage, but it's still a nice book nonetheless. And then I got this set of neutral color books, and again, they all look antique on this side or vintage on this side, and I don't know, I just enjoy vintage books. And this one, actually, I just opened the cover of it, and the province I grew up in is actually right there, which is kind of cool. It's a New England, New France frontier, and I grew up in Nova Scotia, so that's kind of neat. I never noticed that before. But yeah, so I'm collecting vintage books for my new bookshelf that I'm going to build, so I'm excited for that. And then there's one last item. It's a pretty big item, so just give me a second. I'm going to go grab that. Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna see the whole thing in this video or in this screen because it is quite large, but it's an old frame to a mirror, and I just thought the detail was beautiful. I love the wood tone, and I just love the rustic antique look of this. It is absolutely beautiful, but it is like massive, but it is beautiful. So my idea was to put it above the couch here behind me with the 2 brass candlesticks on either side, but in the middle I'm going to get like a nice ornate picture frame, and I'm going to order a picture off of Etsy, or order the, like, I can print it at wherever I want. I just order the print and then, or the digital download, and then I can print it anywhere. And I think I'm gonna get like a vintage floral arrangement or something like that for like in the middle, and I just think it'll look really pretty. So that's kind of where I'm going with that idea. Hopefully it will work, because we did kind of like put this up against the wall last night to see the size, and this is massive. I didn't think it was as big as it is, but it is huge, but it is beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. So I'm kind of excited about that, but we'll see how it works. I'm hoping it works out, but we'll see. Anyways, okay, so that is all to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this antique haul. I know I had a lot of fun picking out these items and getting them. It's not as fun ordering on Etsy as it is finding them in the wild, but I'm still having fun nonetheless. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, as it really helps me out. And I hope that you guys stick around for all of the new channel changes that are coming in the direction that this channel is going, with all of the decor and thrifting and styling and things like that. So if you enjoy those types of videos, I would absolutely love it if you guys would consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.